Breaking news. We just got this sent over and had to share it with you. This is not the normal time we're on the air, but we got this and it was still here in the studio, and I felt like it should probably definitely give this to you. Gotion. The Communist Chinese Party-linked battery plant pushed by the MEDC, Gretchen Whitmer, and some of the backroom deals that they've been working on in the Mecosta County, Green Charter Township area is officially dead.
China.
According to Crane's Detroit Business. I just got this, just came across the desk here. Somebody sent it to me and said, we won. Crane says a planned $2.4 billion, 2,350 job electric vehicle battery. Now, those are all projections. The jobs never came about, and lots of doubts on whether they would. It's dead after the state declared the controversial project to have been abandoned by Gotion Inc. and no longer eligible for incentives. The Michigan Strategic Fund said the subsidiary of Chinese-based Gotion High-Tech Company Limited is in default of its obligations under a 2022 grant agreement. Now begins the investigation, folks. Now becomes a part of the 2026 campaign, and whoever's running for Attorney General should look into this and talk about looking into it. How did any of this, especially as we've seen what's happening with the MEDC and some of these others, that is quietly behind the scenes, backroom deals been worked, and really, with your money, doing things that are just ghastly. The state's economic development arm seeking to recover nearly $23.7 million that Gotion got to buy land near Big Rapids. It suspended a performance-based subsidy that has not been dispersed. $125 million critical industry program grant to Gotion that will be terminated. It will also cancel the remaining $26.3 million of $50 million was given to a regional economic development organization. Believe that's the right place to help assemble to prepare the mega site. I don't foresee a world in which this project goes forward. Kristen Armstrong, Chief Operating and Performance Officer at the Michigan Economic Development Corporation. Again, Gotion, the Chinese Communist Party-linked battery plant, is dead. It is good news, breaking news, and it's a story that I said is long in the making. I can tell you that much right now. Watching this, can you remember, and I certainly do, but all of the controversy surrounding it, a board there in Green Charter Township that was recalled because of their slimy sort of behind-the-scenes work that they had done. And again, you talk about corruption. Maybe this is something that ought to be looked at as well. With what happened with those folks, the folks that got payouts, what happened behind the scenes. Well, look, I'm just saying. I think it's worth taking a look at. You should leave no stone unturned in this situation. So there you have it. The breaking news again coming out, and still just we're going to cover. We'll talk more about this tomorrow, Friday on the program. Probably talk to folks from Green Charter Township involved in this, in the fight. There were so many people that came together to make it happen. Early on, Tudor Dixon, when she was running for governor in 2022, the folks at the Midwesterner, Kyle Olson, all the folks in Mecosta County that fought, Green Charter Township folks, President Trump talking about it. Not to mention Vice President J.D. Vance on the campaign trail coming here to campaign and hold a rally at Lori Brock's farm right across the street from this projected site. So there's more to the story. I'll put the link up for you as well. If you want to dig into this, it's worth taking a look. A spokesman for the right place has already issued a statement. Pulling the plug on Gotion is a major loss for supporters. Thousands of jobs that never were coming, never did materialize. They all saw the factory as an opportunity to improve life for a poor part of rural Michigan. We also heard that they were going to bring workers in from other countries to work those jobs.
China.
And that largely many of the people in that area would. So there was a lot of criticism, a lot of talk about this. And it was all done behind the scenes without the people in the community ever having any say over it. They tried to sweep it under the rug. And that did not work in the find out era that we are now solidly in. A spokesperson for the Right Place played a role in bringing the project to the Big Rapids area, said President and CEO Randy Thalen was out of the country and unavailable for comment. That's a shame. The Gotion project's demise is the latest setback for Michigan after it created a new economic development fund almost 4 years ago and used billions of dollars to secure several new factories and prep sites. I tell you what, instead of picking winners and losers, here's a great way to do it. Make it affordable, make it attractive to do business again in Michigan, and you'll see that business come back. And in fact, I've been talking about this for a while, and I'd hope to see more of it. As Trump brings manufacturing back into the country, maybe we'll see more of that happening here. All right. I'll put the link up, and you'll be able to see this, thestatjustinbarkley.com, and we'll put it in the comments as well so you can see it. But share it far and wide. Let people know Gotion is gone. It's done. Dead on arrival. And thanks to all the folks and the hard work of so many who stepped out. I know I'm leaving names out, but we'll try and make sure that we give everyone credit that's due. But it's going to be tough to do that because this was an all hands on deck. As I just mentioned, rallies that were had there. Vivek came in and did a rally there too. I mean, this was a massive movement. Grassroots, ground floor. They picked on the wrong rednecks. It's a different kind, they say, up in Green Charter Township. Fantastic. That's the breaking news, folks. And boy, never a dull moment. We'll bring you more deep dives into it tomorrow and pull the curtain back completely. Again, Crane's Detroit Business Michigan pulled the plug on controversial electric vehicle battery plant there in Gotion and in Green Charter Township, Mecosta County. Stay tuned for more breaking news. Make sure you follow and like and share this story for more. God bless.